And I know that like you have to stay super hydrated as well. Like it was my first time taking it, so I'm gonna do it. If somebody doesn't do it, it's because they don't want to. Like, no excuse there. Started taking Oxyshred. This is probably like the second time that I take it, but I love it. Like, I love it. It pushes me to get the most out of my workouts, believe it or not, because I take it and I'm like, now it gives me the motivation to like actually burn it off. Like, you know, before I used to come to the gym and give it the best I got. Okay, I just give it what I got, what I had, and that wasn't it, because sometimes I come to the gym and I'll burn like 400 calories and then I feel like a total failure. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's how hard I am on myself. Like, if I'm gonna come to the gym and burn 400 calories, like, what am I doing here? Like, I should have just worked out at the house. So I started taking it last week, because mind the fact, I only come to the gym 3 times a week. Last week I took it on Wednesday and I felt really good. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't drink coffee, I don't drink caffeine. I don't like none of that stuff. Like, none of it. Like, don't sign me up. Like, don't offer me coffee or sugar. Like, I get so jittery, like jitters to the core. Like, my hands would start shaking. But then also, I had very poor nutrition back then, so it makes sense. But I'm just not a coffee girl. Like, I've never been a coffee girl. I did my research before buying it, and I bought 2 because it was the mid-year sale. Child, I bought 2 for the price of 1. Well, that's pretty good. I like the effect because I don't feel like a sugar rush or like a sugar high when I know you're on the package, it says take 10 minutes before your workout. I took it 10 minutes before my work. No, I actually didn't take it 10 minutes. I was tripping out because I was just like, I was on the bus and then I was like, oh, I should start taking it now because it usually takes like 15 minutes for me to get to the gym when I'm take the bus. And then I took it on the bus and my pupils literally dilated and I was like super focused. It reminded me when I used to take B12. B12 used to make my pupils dilate. And I was like, oh my goodness. I felt sharp. I felt focused. I felt pretty good. So when I got to the gym, it was cool. Like I was working out, but for some reason, like I'm doing leg day, right? Because I always do leg days when I come to the gym. And I felt like sweat needed to break through me. Like the sweat was in me, but it just wasn't coming out. Like I wasn't dripping sweat. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And I know that like you have to stay super hydrated as well. Like it was my first time taking it. So I'm like drinking water, like trying to stay calm, just be like, oh, it's okay, like everything's gonna be fine, because I wasn't feeling like jittery or like, oh my gosh, I'm having a panic attack. So anyways, I did my leg workouts and then I hit my RDLs. I think it was because I was just like looking down and I got up and I looked quick. I felt like, child, what is going on? I felt kind of weird. Like I felt like everything was spinning and I was like, no, I couldn't even finish my glutes. Like I didn't even do my hip thrust or anything, which I was upset, but I'm like, no, you know what, like I have to burn this out. Like I'm gonna go do cardio. And then I ended up doing cardio for like an hour and then I felt better. Like I felt really good though. Today I didn't have that effect. The effect that I had on Wednesday was nothing to today, because today I just felt pretty normal. Like I felt like pretty good. But also I'm in my luteal phase. So I know that I wasn't gonna have like, my body was just not gonna have full energy. But overall it's pretty good. I'm excited because I wanted, like, my fitness goals are to be shredded. Like I want shred. Like I just stopped caring. I literally had to stop caring because I was being hard on myself about like, oh, I want bigger thighs. Like I feel like at one point I had a body dysmorphia. Not in a bad way or like in a like, oh my goodness, it didn't affect me as a human being, but I was just being really hard on myself to try to get where I'm at. You know what? I'm happy where I'm at. Like I'm just happy that I'm healthy. Like I've been pretty good. Like I've never been the type of girl who compares herself to other people. Like I love being, like when I was really skinny, I love being really skinny. Like I love being skinny. Like I was thinking like, oh, if I'm skinny, like shit, I could be on Vogue, you know, like I'm fashion runway skinny. Like I'm cool with that. But I do feel like the men that I dated in my life, they were just very, I mean, I had an ex tell me like, you should get a BBL. I'm like, excuse me. I mean, at that point I was just like, yeah, dude, I should have seen the red flags and I didn't. But how can you tell somebody to get a BBL? But I was mean back then. I was very mean. So I had a very mean comeback. So yeah, it was just, I guess it was just the man that I like surrounded myself with. Or like they'll be like, you can, yeah, that situation ended, thank God. But then I didn't realize until like I'm healing that I'm like, oh, what? Like these men had an impact, whether you believe it or not, unconsciously. They had an impact in my life because I was like, at one point I was like self-conscious. I was like, oh my God. But at this point, like, I don't even care. There was also one man who is a friend, and he told me, I don't know why, one day we were talking and he was telling me like, you know, Men do not pay, like a real man doesn't pay attention to whether you're like tall, skinny, short, slim, thick. Like a real man's gonna love you for like who you are. And I'm like, oh my goodness, where were you my whole entire life? But he was really like nice about it. He was like, I guess it was just like what I needed to hear at that time. Because my mind was just like, I love myself, but these man be saying things to me that don't make sense. Like telling me to go get a BBL. I've never been that gullible to go get a BBL. I'm not against plastic surgery, but I just wouldn't put myself through that when I can go to the gym, you know, and get a butt. Like plastic surgery, the only plastic surgery I would get is like my nose, and then call it a day. Like I'm not doing anything else besides that. But like put silicone in my body, like get a boob job. No, I just feel weird because like I always think outside of the box. Like if I was to get silicone or breast in my boob job, I would honestly think about all the toxins that are going to be sitting in my chest. Like, how you going to tell me I'm going to have an implant in there that can literally burst? And then how's my body going to react to it? How's my body going to heal? Like, it just doesn't make sense for me to just have huge boobs. Yeah, no thank you. The only thing I would get is my nose. Just my nose. That's it. So if you guys see me with a new nose in the next year or so, I told you guys. Anyways, yeah, so that's like a little backstory on that. So I came to the breakthrough that I'm like, I don't even care, honey. I don't care. Okay, I don't care anymore what my body looks like. I mean, I was at 150 eating like an animal. I was eating like an animal, and I wasn't eating unhealthy. I was eating pretty healthy. I was eating pretty healthy, honestly. But I put in heavy carbs because I was bulking without even intentionally trying to bulk, until I was like, you know what? Spirit's telling me like fast for 3 days. Okay, so after I fasted for 3 days, I realized that was like the best thing that I could have done for my body. Fasting and then starting a new diet. So it's like you clear up the whole, like your toxins that are in your body, and then you start feeding it all the good stuff. So it's like, it's so amazing. I feel better, I feel lighter, I feel more aware, I feel like spiritually, mentally, and physically, honey. Yeah, I'm definitely not the same. So yeah, so so after that I did shred. I shredded after that for sure. I know like I lost muscle in my rear end, but I don't mind it. I mean, I fasted for 3 days, like seriously. Honestly, I fasted and I was taking creatine, so honestly I didn't lose that much muscle. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just stayed active. So then that happened. I didn't come to the gym. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about, I already mentioned this, like, I'm very hard with myself, and the reason that I'm hard with myself is because I've worked so hard to get where I'm at, like, just in general. Like, I've worked so hard to get myself together, to even like be disciplined, to have a routine. I'm very strict. I'm a strict girl, like, not just at the gym and in my health, but I'm strict like with everything. Like, I used to not have boundaries. Literally, I used to not have boundaries, but now I have boundaries with myself. Like, if I know right now I'm building my diet, like, I'm not gonna go in with people that invite me to go eat tacos. Like, you're very foolish for me to for you to think that I will join you. No, thank you. So, like, I'm very strict with myself. And then, so Wednesday, I'm like, I feel very empowered. I feel very good. Like, oh my goodness, like, yeah, I got this. Like, everything's just like coming together. Like, coming down for my diet, my supplements, like everything is coming along. Anyways, so Friday, here comes Friday, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be up at 9 in the morning, like I'm gonna go to the gym, cool, whatever. And no, okay, my body said no. My body was just literally so tired. My body was, I had to listen to my body and not what I wanted, because what I wanted was to come to the gym, child. So I ended up like knocking out. And then when I woke up, I was feeling very light, very, very light. And I was just mad at myself because I'm like, I need to go to the gym. Like, my mind was just like programmed to go to the gym, and I couldn't. Like, my body was just not aligning with it. And then I was like, fine, I'll go Saturday. And then Saturday, I'm about to wake up and get ready. And then my aunt's like, oh, I'm going to come visit you. Like, we're going to go eat. Like, I'm like, okay, I love hanging out with my aunt. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, usually we hang out on Saturdays. But in the back of my head was just like the gym. Like, I knew I needed to come to the gym. So it's just like little things like that that like throw me off. Not in a bad way, but it's just my discipline that it's like I've worked so hard to be where I'm at that I'd rather come to the gym and follow my structure than like get distracted. Although Saturday wasn't a distraction, because usually Saturday I would have been doing what I was doing, but it was just like my mental health comes first. And I was like, no, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it because I just wasn't about to fall off routine. Like, I'm pretty good at not falling off a routine. And honestly, I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to, I had no, I don't find excuses for myself. I just don't. I'm not an excuse girl. Like, if you know me, if you've been in my life, you know that excuses are very foolish to me. I'm going to do it. If somebody doesn't do it, it's because they don't want to. Like, no excuse there. So if I hold you accountable, I'm going to hold myself accountable as well. So, I don't have an excuse for anything. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. I am a Taurus, and I'm a May Taurus, not I'm going to get it done regardless whether you like it or not. And then I'm going to show you wrong, prove you wrong. So yeah, now that I have my goals straightened out, my fitness goal, my personal goals, nothing can really stop. I have no excuse. I have no excuse in life. I'm healthy, I'm strong. There's people that didn't wake up. I don't take anything for granted. I wake up every morning so grateful to to wake up. And how did I get there is just because life has thrown a lot of curveballs at me where I'm like, damn, life is short. Not a lot of people woke up this morning. I thank God every day that I get to wake up, that I get to be healthy, that I get to eat, that I get to be around my dog. And there's nothing more like it, that the people that I have in my life align. And that's all that matters. If you're not in my life, it's just keep it moving, honey. So yeah, what excuse is there? I have no excuses for the gym. I have no excuses for nothing. I have no excuses. But yeah, nobody can push me to do things that don't align. Literally. What was I telling you guys? So yeah, on Mondays I like to start pretty good, pretty strong. Wednesdays I go hard. Wednesdays I sit down and I need to not feel my rear end. My rear end needs to be numb to the core. Fridays we just do HIIT. I'll just do legs and everything, but it's cool. We're active. We're still burning enough calories. Right now I am doing an hour of cardio. Call me crazy, but I have the energy for it. And I love doing cardio. I tried running at the field, which was cool. The running field, is that what you call it? Which was cool. But I don't know. I'm trying to see if that can be my Saturday thing, to go run. Because Either I'm gonna run or I'm gonna go do boxing with my friend. But I don't know. I just have to figure that one out. That one's gonna be like probably my next goal before I call it a day. Before I schedule my whole thing. Like I do 2 days of Pilates and that is intense job. Pilates at home, not at a studio. There's this girl on YouTube. I'll post her name. But her Pilates is intense. Like, chat. The Pilates classes are intense to the core. And I've seen results. Like, I have abs. Obviously, when I don't drink water, but I have abs. Anyways, friends, I am gonna get going. I'm gonna get going. I think I already rested pretty well. Hi. So we made it home a long time ago. I just had dinner. I had a salad. And before we go to bed, I started doing this little like wood thing on my stomach, and my stomach is doing everything it's supposed to do. It's looking pretty snatched, okay? I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. My stubborn part in my stomach is literally right here, so this is like my main focus. Before I start this, I make sure that like I drench myself in castor oil, because then it just feels uncomfortable if you just do it without the oil. But like, since this is my stubborn, like I hold a lot of, I don't know, is it fat or is it water? I have no clue. So this is like my main issue in my stomach that like, it's just annoying. It's like stubborn. And then I just do my sides. Obviously we hold a lot of water retention in our stomach. And I don't want none of that, you know? I don't want to have a bloated stomach. Okay friends, I want to close this vlog off. It's literally time for me to decompress and talk to God, okay? Okay, so I do want to say thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.